love Atiya, and this is my first cooking video on my channel, I think. Today we're gonna be learning how to make vegan tuna with not one, not two, but only 3 ingredients. What? Let's just dive in. Okay, so first things first, you're going to need your garbanzo beans. This is gonna be the tuna. Next up, we have vegan mayonnaise. So this is from Hellmann's, and I'm not like the biggest fan of this brand, but I will say that I do love the fact that they now have vegan mayo, which is super dope. And you can also check out a lot of other vegan mayonnaise companies as well. I can put some suggestions on the side, and it is non-GMO. Woohoo! And relish. Relish, yes, relish. And I think this one is organic too. Yep, organic relish. That's literally all you need, just these 3 ingredients. Okay, so first we're gonna wash off the can. I'm gonna bring you guys over here. I hope you guys were washing your cans before Corona, but if you weren't. If you're super OCD, you can take a little bit of soap. wash your can, just in case. But again, if you weren't doing this before Corona, then I'm judging you. Then you crack this bad boy open. Let's get going. I may or may not have sliced my finger a little bit, but you're gonna take your can very carefully and pour your contents into a medium pot. And then I'm going to turn it on 4, which is kind of a medium flame, and just let them get a little bit softer, because I know sometimes garbanzo beans can be kind of hard. Also, you want to do a test to see how salty the garbanzo beans are. Depending on the brand, sometimes they're a little bit saltier than others, and you might not have to add any seasoning, but let's see. So the salt factor is pretty good, but these are a little bit sweet, so I'm probably going to end up adding just a little bit of Himalayan pink sea salt. But we're going to let these simmer a little bit on this medium flame and come back when they're done. All right, so excuse the condition of my pot, but it's time for us to do a test. They look like they're pretty done, and I really only left them in here for about maybe 5 to 7 minutes. So I'm going to take them out now and drain them. Okay, so if you don't have a colander like this to drain your chickpeas, then I would recommend you just do the ghetto drain, you know what I'm saying? Put the pot up to the sink and twist it. I was trying to say twist it, and I was gonna say toss it, but I didn't want to say toss it. So anyway, so you're going to take this with a little bit, you can leave some of the bean juice in there. Leave some bean juice. Pour it in. Let it make that sound. Okay, maybe not that sound. So you're gonna take your potato masher, and you're going to mash. It's very hard for me to do this on my hand, but I just want you guys to kind of be able to see what I'm doing. Maybe I should just tilt this down a little bit. We're gonna mash these, and I say do it to your heart's desire. The first ones I didn't mash, the first batch I made, I didn't mash it up a lot. And then I ended up mashing up the second batch a little bit more, and it actually seemed a little bit more tuna-y to me, so that's my recommendation. Now, if you do not have a potato masher, you can use your trusty dusty fork. And literally, it's just gonna take a little bit more arm power, but you're literally gonna, back down you go. Okay, this is fucked up. Okay. You're going to just mash it like you would mashed potatoes. But I have a potato masher, so I'm not gonna do all that. All right, I'll tell y'all when it's mashed. So while I'm mashing this, just a little fun story for you guys. I literally used to eat tuna before I went vegan literally every day. No, every day. You can ask my mom, yo, I would have tuna sandwiches, tuna with crackers. My mouth is watering. Whether it be saltine or Ritz, I would have tuna and french fries. That's what I'm gonna have today. But I also put some saltine crackers just cause I don't know. And I remember I would know how everybody's tuna tasted. Like my grandma's tuna was always so good. She would put so much mayonnaise and she would make it really like sweet and juicy. so I really liked hers. And then yeah, I literally would make my, like that was low-key like the first thing I feel like I learned how to cook. But at the same time, I also learned how to cook corned beef hash. Ugh. But anyways, that has nothing to do with this. But yeah, I literally was so obsessed to where like I had to like take a chill pill because like I was really ODing. It was really crazy. But yeah, so I'm like finding out how to make vegan tuna has been like the best thing that ever happened to me, seriously. And the fact that it tastes so good, and the fact that I'm a tuna connoisseur, or was a tuna connoisseur before I went vegan. And people always ask me like, when you go vegan, like you miss bacon? And I'm always like, no, I don't really have like cravings for anything really, because I feel like everything that I would crave, I've found the substitute to it. But tuna was the hardest between that and Alfredo. And once again, like I've always been lactose intolerant, so I've never really been able to enjoy or indulge in Alfredo the way that like I thought I should. But yeah, I definitely mastered this. All right, y'all, time to add the ingredients. All right, guys, so the next thing I'm gonna add is not quite on the ingredients list, but it does depend on if you have, like I said, the saltier chickpeas, or like the ones I have are kind of sweet. So I'm gonna put some Himalayan pink sea salt, and you can get this from like Costco, or you can get it from, like I like to get it from the farmer's market because it's way cheaper. But I think this is low-key lasting me like 2 years, honestly. And I have like a pinch in my hand. I don't know if you can see. I'm trying to kind of use my discretion because I just don't want it to be too salty. So I feel like that's enough. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is add the vegan mayo. And hi. And it's so funny because like I don't even like mayo in anything else other than tuna. I don't want to put too much. There's nothing worse than putting too much. So when you do it, just make sure you're not like putting too much. You'd rather put too little and then have to add more. So I'm gonna see what that does. It probably wasn't enough, but see what happens. But yeah, I really don't like mayo. Mayo is literally what is it, like egg in cow pus or some shit? I don't know, but okay. Yeah, buddy. Boom, like a big shot. Yeah, I'm probably gonna end up adding some more mayo. Well, I don't know actually. It's looking pretty good. That extra scoop might have been too much. Oh, okay. Sometimes you just flip the right way, that should be all right. So yeah, I think we're good. Then you're gonna add your relish. I'm gonna go get the one that's open. So, got your relish. And once again, I like a lot of relish in mine, so I'm probably gonna put half the can. No, I'm kidding, don't put half the can, but. Oh yeah, okay. Mix that shit, mix that shit. I think I put too much relish, guys, but it made it juicy, which is good because that means I don't have to add any more mayo. So I guess remember that too. Depending on the relish you use, it might be juicy. Okay. And there you have it. Now everybody has their preference on how they like tuna. So you would be like, that should look gross, but it's just because of how I like my tuna. And I don't know if you can tell, like I kept some big chunks of chickpea, because if you mash it up too much, it will taste like chickpea mash. Like you don't want it to taste like mashed potatoes. So make sure you don't mash it up to the point where you can't see any of the lumps. You want to make sure you see a couple of lumps. And if you want to, you can kind of do like how they do in Arden's Garden, where it looks like they have the whole chickpea and they just kind of slice it down the middle. That's a little bit too tedious for me. I just like it like this. But I'm gonna go make some french fries and then eat this thing up. All right, it's time to eat. So excited. So I put my tuna in the fridge because I just like to have my tuna when it's cold. But my cat was gonna come up and say hello. Grabbing a fry, and dipping it in. Oh my God. This shit is so good. Every time I make it, it gets better and better. Like, and it started off good, so imagine how it tastes now. Thank y'all. Oh my God. Thank y'all for watching. I would do a mukbang, but I want to watch Survivor and like enjoy this food. But this is my first cooking video. I'm so excited. It was so easy, 3 ingredients. So easy to go vegan. I will never miss tuna again. And it's so cheap. The most expensive thing is the mayonnaise, and it's like $6. Which lasted me a really long time. So I'm grateful. Enjoy, y'all. Thank you for watching. I don't know why I said enjoy. I'm just thinking about this food. Thank you for watching. Okay, bye.